Couple points of interest here. I don't think I mentioned this before, but it bears repeating. This is in vertex form. Vertex form is actually y equals ax minus h squared plus k. I've been using a, I've talked about it, h and k I've talked about it, but I forgot to remind you guys, that's where it all comes from. That is vertex form. So we found the vertex, h and k. No sweat, it was 4, 7. And now what we want to do is to find the focus. And to find the focus, let's examine a couple things real quick. First of all, it's y equals x squared. Y equals x squared means it's a top opening parabola or a bottom opening parabola. Based on A will tell us which one it is. If A is positive, it's a smiley face, a top opening. If A is negative, that would have been a bottom opening. So we already kind of have the pieces together here to make a little sketch, okay? I know the vertex is at 4, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe somewhere like there. That's my vertex, and I know it opens up. So something like that, how wide it is, that there's more to these that we're not actually talking about, but for now, that's kind of what we're looking at. So I'm trying to find the focus. The focus is always inside of our parabola. So I know my focus has to be somewhere inside my parabola. I'm going to change the y-coordinate of my vertex to get there. I'm not going to move it left or right. I'm going to go to my vertex, and then I need to go up to get to my focus. So again, this all matches with our little formulas, but I am going to go to h comma k. That would be my vertex, but I'm going to leave h the same, 4, and I'm just going to change k, 7, and how much do I change it by? That was our little fraction that we talked about, 1 over 4a. I'm always going to, on a top opening parabola or bottom opening, add 1 over 4a to the y-coordinate of my vertex, to k. And yes, it matches our formula, right? H comma k plus 1 over 4a from our previous notes there. In this case, a is that number that's sitting out in front. A is 1/2. So I'm just going to set a 1/2 in there. And then we have a little bit of arithmetic. A half times 4. 4 times a half is 2. 1 over 2 is a half. 7 plus a half is 7.5, 7.5. So our focus will be at 4. I'm still going to go over 4 to get there. And where I went up 7 to get to my vertex, I'm going to go up 7.5, 7.5 or 7.5 to get to my focus. That's it. So we found our vertex, we found our focus. Moving on.